Good day, mates, and welcome to Disqualified. That was horrible, sorry. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Disqualified. I am currently your main roster prediction champion, Caleb. That is Beltless Trevin, my co-host, and behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer, and our NXT prediction champion, Zach. Now, we are all here to talk about Crown Jewel.
Perth.
Yeah, Crown Jewel Perth. This is our reactions, and you get to see who wins our predictions. So go check out that video before this one if you haven't. But we're coming off the heels of it. It was a great show.
Yeah.
Only bad thing was the start time. 7 a.m. here for us, and we started watching it at like 9-ish.
Yeah. We can't blame the time zones. But we're gonna blame the time zones.
Yeah.
Damn inverted toilet people.
But yeah, man, this was a great show. I don't think spoiler for like the match ratings for me, I don't think we see anything lower than a 4.
The first match, maybe. Well, 3.5 for me, maybe, but
yeah, I think it was very good all around.
Yeah, way better than WrestlePalooza, whatever
my God,
whatever the F that crap show was.
This should have been the debut on ESPN. Mainly because you didn't tease everyone with all these surprises that were going to happen, and nothing happened. The surprise that happened was the match result that no one wanted.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else happened.
Yeah, but no, this card was real good. And to open us up, we have one of the hometown peeps open us up. It is an Australian street fight between the hometown person. I don't want to call him a hero because he's the heel in this match. Big Bronson Reed representing the Vision versus the Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Now, going into this match, Trevin picked Roman to win, and Zach and I picked Bronson Reed to win. Now, a little bit more about this match.
It was all Roman for most of it.
It was all Roman for most of it, but Bronson is touted as being undefeated coming into this match.
Yep, in Aussie street fights.
Aussie street fight. So, yeah, it's mainly Roman.
Yep.
Throughout the whole match.
Yep, until Bronson ducks out of the ring. Roman, feeding off the crowd a little bit, feeding off their energy, was like, I'm gonna do a locomotive spear. Does the roar, goes around the ring, and
spear
from Braun Breaker.
Yeah. Did I get you?
No.
You look surprised.
No, I pulled a really good card in Pokemon.
Hey.
But no, Braun Breaker out of nowhere.
Yep.
Dingoes are barking in
Yeah.
Aussie. I had to think of something that was like
Aussie themed.
Yeah, Aussie thing.
And for an Australian street fight, I thought this was going to turn into an impromptu triple threat with a kangaroo.
Bruh, we didn't see a kangaroo. We didn't see a grill. We didn't even see a fucking rubber alligator.
We did see a cricket bat and a couple rugby balls.
Roman tried throwing a rugby ball through the ropes and then immediately hit the rope.
And bounced back.
Also, he threw a bottle of Prime at Bronson like I do in 2K to y'all.
Yeah.
I said, 2K time!
Yeah.
Did Roman throw the rugby ball correctly?
I think he threw it more like a football. No, he threw it more like a football.
Yeah, he didn't like...
No, he didn't do the...
You're supposed to two-hand, underhand.
Yeah, he didn't Hadouken it.
Damn.
Yeah. He went like this and it immediately just bounced off.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, it happens. But yeah, no, he pulled out the cricket bat.
Yep.
That was a fun experience.
Yep, we saw the classic street fight weapons of kendo sticks and steel chairs, of course.
Yep.
And tables.
Yeah, Roman pulled out the table. Bronson put it back. And then the table got set up by Bronson in the corner.
Yep. Now, of course, with Braun Breaker out to cause interference, Roman's got some allies too, as both of the Usos come out to even the odds. And that they kind of do.
Yeah, they even up the odds. They take out Braun Breaker.
But now the Vision's line of sight turns to the Usos being like, look, we take them out. Roman's gassed already.
Yep, they take out Jimmy with a massive spear.
Yep, through the barricades. So now Bronson's like,
I just got to deal with Jay.
Yeah. And he goes for the tsunami, but eats a Superman punch from Roman. They squabble all the way to the table set up in the corner. And spear to Roman from Jey Uso through the table. And,
tsunami.
Yeah, soon. Yeah. Bronson throws Jay out. Tsunami. 1, 2, 3.
Bronson Reed, ladies and gentlemen, picks up the dub, remaining undefeated in Australian street fights.
And
because, like I said, it's not going to be a commonly used stipulation, so he can remain undefeated.
Yep. And due to how we predicted this card, this was the only thing that someone picked different on. So that means mathematically, and still, your main roster predictions champion. Never missed an episode of this show.
Me. I did it. I'm the winner.
Yeah. A comment I meant to say before we announced the champion, but it's like, Jay, the cleanest spear you've hit in months, you hit on an ally.
Yeah.
It's because he's built like a shuckle.
But
What the? Is that the EX you pulled?
Maybe.
But yeah, we do have to rate this match. So, fellas, what are we rating it?
3.5.
Teammate death.
Well,
4.
you kind of walked out. You didn't watch any of the show, so I can't really ask your ratings.
I'm sick. I went home, took medicine, and took a nap.
Which is also good because you're an insomniac.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got sleep today.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah.
I think this is the weakest match of the night.
Yeah, that's the thing is that I liked Roman being cocky in the beginning, plays to his character, plays that he is one of the main event dogs, but it's like, if you're going to sell Bronson still having a chance in this match, even after the ally stuff, he could have used a little more offense.
I think you should have just done more with the street fight rule set.
That
more
too.
weapons.
Yeah. More Australian themed weapons too.
I'm tired of street fights just becoming we're going to brawl outside. We're going to use a table, a chair, and a kendo stick. And maybe a trash can. They used a stop sign in this, which was cool. But also, they started slamming each other on it.
Yeah, which
and
is
I'm like, look,
it's just a metal sheet.
It's just a metal sheet.
Sure,
you're doing more damage hitting someone with it or throwing it at someone.
Yeah, it's like they're literally landing on the same type of flat surface. It's just now it's a little stiffer and colder.
Yeah, good, cool. The cricket bat was interesting.
Yeah.
I really like the cricket bat. The rugby balls they could have used better.
Yeah.
There was 2. One just kind of got kicked around and one got thrown badly.
Yeah. Also, spoiler alert for this. This would also have been a funny match to do a shoey in.
Yeah. No shoeys.
Yeah, no shoeys. Yeah.
There was a shoey last night with...
Yeah, there was one for the kickoff show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or for the kickoff show, pre-show, whatever is the show they do on Thursdays before PLE.
I think it's the kickoff.
Yeah.
For the weekend or the week of events.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we move on to match number 2. It is our Women's Crown Jewel Championship match. In the blue corner, we have the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. In the red corner, we have our WWE Women's Champion,
World champion.
Women's World Champion, Stephanie Becker. I really messed that up.
Blah, 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 blah. Yes.
But yeah, this is for the Crown Jewel Championship and ring. So you basically get bragging rights as the top champion for a year.
This match was really good.
It was really good. Not a lot of Tiffany offense.
No. Yeah.
But
the beginning was a lot of technical work,
which I was surprised to really see.
Yeah. But yeah, as we go on, Tiffany could not hit any of her big moves really.
Nope, the only big move she hit was the what was it? It's the cartwheel elbow.
Cartwheel elbow, yeah. That's really it. Yeah. To how the match finished was Tiffy was going for prettiest moonsault. Stephanie rolls away, Stephanie gets on the top rope for her corkscrew splash, which it looks like the company's trying to find a flashier name for.
Yeah, because it's not a spiral tap.
No.
And it's like, it's just a corkscrew splash.
But that gives Stephanie the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ending Tiffany Stratton's undefeated streak for the year of 2025.
Being 17-1.
Yup. And now, we commented after the match and after Stephanie got the belt put on her that you have a lifer now.
Yeah.
The only other nail you can put in this coffin is get a PLE in Chile.
Yeah, you get a PLE in Chile, and brother, you got yourself a lifer.
Yup. But it's like, even now, we're like, Stephanie ain't never leaving now.
Nah. Man, yeah. They're really putting their stock in Stephanie.
Yup. Commentary was even commenting all she's accomplished in her 15 months in WWE. NXT Women's North American Champion, double champed it with the NXT title, and now your Evolution Battle Royale winner, Women's World Champion, and now the second ever Women's Crown Jewel Champion.
Wasn't she also in the finals of Queen of the Ring?
No, I don't think so.
Who was the finals? Because I believe, I think it was, she might have been semifinals.
Pulling up the card. No, the finals were Jade Cargill and Asuka.
So then she was semi.
Yeah, she was in top 4.
Yeah, they're putting theirs a lot of stock in her, so that's cool. I'm going to give this match a 4.5.
Yeah.
Really good match. Really, really, really good match.
Yeah, 4.5. It was my contender for match of the night until, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait, real quick. All of us picked Stephanie going into this match, so all of us get a point.
Yeah.
So, Zach and I are at 2. Trevin is at 1. Yep. Finally, look, you get a point, bud.
Yeah. We're still keeping track because Caleb's looking at getting his 3rd ever clean sweep of a PLE.
Yes. I'm trying. I'm really trying. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I also wanted to do this.
Yep.
For the last time ever. In the blue corner, the face that runs the place, the embodiment of total non-stop action. I'm forgetting the Bullet Club one, but they shouted out Bullet Club.
Yep.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles in his TNA gear.
Yep.
Which was very cool. And in the red corner, the Unseen 17.
The greatest of all time, celebrating with each and every one of us one last time. John Cena.
All of us picked John Cena going into this match, and
We didn't care who won, because, man,
absolute cinema.
we got call-outs till we were counting them off and reviewed the match also. We counted off 12 borrowed finishers from opponents both these men have fought in the past.
At one point, so in the beginning, it was technical wrestling. It was a great back and forth. And then we get the first of many spam finishers. And this was finisher spam, the match. And it was great.
We didn't care that was finisher spam the match.
It started off with a skull-crushing finale. And then we proceeded to, not in order, get a coquina clutch, a angel's wings, a
Walls of Jericho.
Walls of Jericho, the Fade to Black,
Yep.
a chokeslam, tombstone pile driver, a what else was there? RKO,
Yep.
draping DDT, Ushigoroshi,
We need 3 more. And I know one of them.
what say it?
Sister Abigail that brought the Fireflies out like in an instant.
Yeah, no.
Like it was so quick how fast the Fireflies came out.
They took like a 5-second pause too. It was very nice. So that's 10. Forgetting the last 2. I'm forgetting the last 2 now.
Yeah.
Oh, Scorpion Death Drop.
Yep.
So Sting's finisher.
Yep. And there's one more, I think.
Accolade.
Accolade. There we go.
There we go. All 12 borrowed finishers.
Yep.
There might have been more.
Yep. Might have been more. But of course, we saw good stuff of STFs.
The worst looking STF ever seen that don't ever change your ways.
Yep. Yeah, we of course saw AAs and 2 Styles clashes.
I
But
thought Cena should have went for the Styles Clash because Styles hit a AA of his own.
But instead the finish after these 2 were kick out artists.
Yeah, it was Styles going for the Styles for forearm.
Yep.
Gets caught.
Gets pivoted.
And
it looks like a Styles Clash, but then Cena turns him again and we're like, no.
Tombstone pile driver.
Picks him up for AA position. AA 1, 2, 3.
Cena also tonight picking up his 100th
PLE win, being second only to Undertaker's record of 107.
which he cannot get.
No, but he still
sits
hits
perfectly at 2.
Yep. And he also still hits that triple digit.
Yep. This is you know what? 7 out of 5.
We were
stars.
saying 6 out of 5, but it's like this doesn't do it justice, as not only is this Cena's 5th to last appearance, but it was announced earlier this year that 2026 will be Styles' final year wrestling.
Yep.
Yep, this is legit one last time for both these men. And brother.
Man, they brought the house down, stole the show. They went out there and they said, yeah, you know.
Standing ovation for both these men was given.
Yeah. This should have been main event.
Tears to not only the people in the ring's eyes, there were some tears in the announcer's eyes, some in the audience. It's like, brother, this is wrestling.
Yeah. Man, all of us picked Cena, so all of us get a point. Zach and I are at 3. Trevin is at 2. But, oh man.
The landscape is changing.
Going forward, nothing is confirmed yet, but sources are indicating that we are getting Dominic versus Cena for the IC Championship.
At Survivor Series And rumor mill is still speculating that at Cena's final match at that December 13th Saturday night's main event is still slated to be Gunther.
Gunther with the IC strap again?
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but I also like how they unintentionally ended his day at 666. It is so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely match of the night.
Yes.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes. But now, time to get back to some hometown heroes.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Oi, oi, oi!
It is time for the Kabuki Warriors, represented by Asuka and Kairi Sane, taking on Io Sky in home country hero, Rhea Ripley.
For the lesbians.
Man, this match cooked. Like I said, little underwhelming, but it did cook nonetheless. Now, the whole story of this match was the Kabuki Warriors just absolutely jumping the shit out of Io. They started off jumping both participants, threw Rhea out the ring, and then just continued to jump Io
Yep.
for a good, I'd say 75% of this match.
Yep. And now, but Io decides that in terms of D&D barbarian terms, she would like to rage, and she is just eating strikes and hits from Asuka, and she's just bouncing back like, want to do that again? Asuka does. Want to do that again? Asuka does. Until finally, Io's like, my turn! Whap!
Yep. Gets the tag into Rhea, and Rhea comes in and goes radio rental.
Yup.
Absolutely.
Asuka, it was a hot tag, so Asuka tagged in Kairi also, and I'm like, no, Kairi, no.
Yep. And
Kairi, no.
Rhea is in until pretty much the end of this match.
Yep. A couple like this did have a lot of tornado tag-esque spots of all four women being active, quote unquote, but it's like we get to a similar spot where they've basically now taken out Asuka. Asuka's basically a non-factor. Rhea hits the Riptide and is like, Io needs this. She needs that closure. Tags Io in. Over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. All of us picked Rhea and Io going in, so Zach and I move up to 4 points. Trevin at 3.
Yes. One comment about this match, though, they were fighting hard, strong style.
Oh, brother, the amount of strikes, I was like, ooh, yeah, that's stiff. That is stiff.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, it was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
Great match.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a 4.75.
4.75. A little nice detail is that Rhea and Io did collaborate a little bit on their gear. Rhea was wearing one of Io's upper arm bands, and they both had drawn under one of their eyes their ship name online, basically Rio.
They also had both flags represented on their gear, on their boots.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now,
make this an official tag team. Revive that woman's circuit.
our main event of the evening. It is your men's Crown Jewel Championship match. In the blue corner, we have the WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes.
And in the red corner, he is the World Heavyweight Champion. He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is Seth freaking Rollins. And the storytelling in this match was so good.
So Seth wore gear that was mixed with all of the gears he's worn to face Cody.
All 3 matches repped.
Yep. And just going into this match, Seth needed this win. Before we get to this match, we get a backstage promo.
With Paul Heyman giving the order of no matter what Seth says or does, you will not help him this match.
He says this is simply to see who is better, Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes.
Yep. Braun Breaker looked a little upset at that order. Bronson Reed nodded, thinking that made sense. But Braun Breaker looking like he's a lot more loyal than people are giving him credit for to Seth.
Yep.
But spoiler alert, we don't get any Vision interference. It is a actual factual 1v1. And it starts off as basically a classic. Like, these men are decently at parity. However, the mind games are playing with Seth a little bit, and that is a huge story this match is. Seth is in his own head. He knows that there is that 0-3 record against him, and it's getting into his head of, what do I gotta pull out? What do I gotta do? How much has Cody improved? Has he improved more than me in this time? He is a 2-time champ after all since we've last met.
Isn't Seth also a 2-time champ?
Yeah.
Since last they met?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he cashed in, so it doesn't really count for one of them.
No, it counts.
I don't count cashing in as winning the belt. You have to fight the match to get the belt.
So what do you say in the terms of Rob Van Dam, who set it for a predetermined date beforehand? When he cashed in on John Cena and won at ECW One Night Stand.
Didn't watch the match, so I can't have an opinion on it.
Because he went into and said, we're going to do it at ECW One Night Stand. So they had a story to build until then. So he didn't cash in after a match. So I'd say that counts.
If you
then,
cash in
your
after
logic.
a match, I don't count it.
I count it. It's the rule set of the thing.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Just a little bitch made.
But yeah, no.
It
Seth
is what it is.
and both these men were pulling out whatever they could because Cody realizes, like, this is Seth Rollins. Like, he is one of the best in this industry. I gotta pull stuff out of my bag. And Seth is like, this man has beaten me 3 times. I gotta beat the brakes off him.
We see so many things that should have finished this match. Avalanche Crossroads. A coast-to-coast headbutt.
Yep. A striking combo into a rock bottom, basically.
Yeah, and to end this match.
Yep. Yeah, so the story a subplot to the story basically is that Seth was throwing a fit about Cody kicking out, and he's just throwing things around, and he sees the watch Cody gave him. He picks it up, puts it in brass knuckles position, walks back into the ring, thinks about it, and is like, no, not right now at least.
So Chekhov's gun has been spotted. And now time to use Chekhov's gun.
Yep.
So, Cody is going for a crossroads.
Yep.
Seth gets out. He grabs the Nux first.
Yep.
He gets out, pushes Cody into the ref, which causes the ref to basically die for a second.
Seth got pushed into the ref. That's
Yes,
what
Seth.
winded him, yeah.
Seth got pushed into the ref.
Yep. Cody gets in crossroads position.
Bop!
Watch knuckles to the jaw, basically knocking Cody's lights out a little bit. And Seth is like, I have a breather, and he's down. I can do this. Waits for the ref to regain a little bit of his breath before hitting the first stomp. And then he's like, nailing the coffin time.
Super stomp.
1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Men's Crown Jewel Champion,
The actual factual QB1.
Seth frickin' Rollins. Now, all of us picked Seth Rollins, which means Zach and I both did a clean sweep.
Caleb's third ever clean sweep.
I'm going to go back to wearing my title. Whew. Man. Now, Trevin does get a mark. All right, first, before we get into that, I'm going to give this match a 5.
5. The storytelling was real good. Like, some of the action might have been iffy, but just the story beats and the pacing of this match was real good.
Yeah, and then overall, I'm going to give this card a 4.75.
4.5.
Yeah, you know what? 4.5.
Yeah.
It was an amazing show.
Yep.
This is how you should have debuted on ESPN.
Yep. I have a feeling that ESPN is going to, when they write the review article, they're going to give this thing a high rating.
I think they're going to give it maybe a B.
B? I could see a B.
A B or a B plus.
Yeah, because they gave WrestlePalooza
A C.
A C. I could see an A minus maybe.
Yeah, maybe an A minus. Like there was really no match that was lacking except for the men's street fight.
Yeah. You could make an argument of because of how little offense Tiffy got that might downgrade it, but
I think it was good action in there nonetheless.
Yeah.
Because Tiffy, while she didn't get a lot of offense and she did get big moves and just not her big moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Trevin now is joining Gordon in last place.
With a 66% failure rate.
I progress through another pay-per-view.
Without a tally.
It can't go this well forever.
Nope. Because we have Survivor Series next, and then after that, we have the most volatile predictions yet. The Rumble.
Oh, I hate the Rumble so much. Not the actual event. I fucking love the Rumble, man. It's my favorite event.
You hate predicting it.
I hate predicting it so much because one of my surprise picks is not a fucking surprise anymore.
Yeah.
She's fucking back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for this episode of Disqualified. That's it for this episode of Crown Jewel. I am your main roster predictions champion, Caleb. That is still Beltless Trevin. And behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer and our NXT champion, putting up a very, very good effort today. Due to championship as an advantage, I retain.
I'll get you next time.
As you will get me next time. And to be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye.